So in addition to those 4 DHS facilities that are in the budget, here are the 2 Department of Corrections closures. TAMS, with nearly 400 inmates, Dwight, women's facility further up, those are going to be closed. And we're going to reorganize the Department of Corrections in a way to save money in their budget with those closures. We're also going to be closing all but one of the adult transition centers. These are places where inmates are on the way back into the normal society. They're generally involved in vocational training programs, drug abuse prevention and treatment, or other kind of vocational or educational programs. While they're doing that, instead of doing that from these adult transition centers located all over the state, 2 in Chicago, Peoria, Decatur, Aurora, Carbondale, instead of doing that in those centers, they're going to do it on electronic detention. And this will provide still a cost-effective program to prevent recidivism, but not particularly in those centers. If you visualize a map of the state of Illinois, okay, and think about those 4 DHS facilities, these 2 facilities in corrections, and these, I've lost count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more ATCs, 6 more ATCs, you begin to see that everybody in the state is going to be affected by this downsizing of state government and this closing of facilities. But we're not done yet. DHS has 90 offices statewide. That's not the optimal service delivery model for human capital development, to have 90 offices this day and age statewide. And so 24 of those that have the lowest volume, that tend to have the lowest volumes of cases, those are going to be closed to save rent, and those workers are going to be transferred over to the next office. And ultimately, as the business processes improve in these offices, and we move from the 5 million paper files these offices generate to a computer-based system, which has already begun, we'll be able to save some of those employees. We've got 2,000 there now, and we'll begin to reduce that head count as well. We were in Murfreesboro last year on closing the juvenile justice facility at Murfreesboro, which is underutilized and not nearly full. This year we'll have Murfreesboro and Joliet and move those folks to Warrenville. As you begin to see the map, you see the map is getting pretty full. Agriculture has 2 labs today, one in Galesburg, one in Centralia. They can get by with one in Galesburg. So we'll be closing the Centralia lab. The DCFS consolidations are not going to reduce employees, they're not going to reduce services, but these are offices that have quite a bit higher rent, where we can find a better deal on rent, and we'll be consolidating these DCFS offices primarily in the Chicago metropolitan area.
Facility at TAMS is about half full, and about half of those people are maximum security, the other half are minimum security. So we have, because we no longer have the death penalty, we don't have death row in Illinois, we have other places we can put these maximum security prisoners in the system. So TAM's about half full. We have facilities close by where the employees that are working at TAMS should be able to find other facilities to be employed. So all these are reasons why we believe we can close TAMS and save a significant amount of money in the budget.
Can you give us
And in addition, as Micah said, the cost per prisoner at TAMS is very high. So it's an inefficient facility. And what will we do with these facilities? Well, we're always looking for ways to see, there's private operators out there that want to buy prisons. We could maybe sell the prison at some point in time.